I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... Ah! You were here all along! Maya! Maya. It's my daughter. Maya's back. Alright, I guess let's just jump right into it. Alright! Yeah, so we have Justice for All, and then once I'm done with this new game that we're starting, we have Trials and Tribulations as the last Ace Attorney game I currently own. And then after that, I'm planning on getting the Ace Attorney Chronicles and playing those. Here we go! Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. This title is a mouthful, because it's Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. So much. Look how small the cookie is on his lapel. I know, just a little badge! I do hope they release the second trilogy for Switch. Yeah, I think just more ports in general for all the games would be amazing. Like, the games between... Or I guess the games after this trilogy, I would love to see, you know, on PS4 or Switch, PC even. I could play any of those consoles, but so many of the Ace Attorney games are only available on like iOS or DS. And while that could technically be possible for me to play on my own time, I would rather stream them and experience them with all of you. And I don't have a way to stream either of those methods right now, so yeah. It would be great if we got a port in the future. We did get, you know, the first localization for the Chronicles, so, you know, maybe with that success, because I know a lot of people are playing and buying that game, maybe they'll think that it's worth it to port the other games. Capcom put up a big survey asking if people would be interested in more Ace Attorney games. Really? Is it still open or is it closed already? I would vote on it or interact with it so they know. Get my voice in there. Yes, I would like more Ace Attorney games, thank you. All right. I think it's time to start! Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. Let's do it! Let's jump in! This song. Huff! Huff! Grr! How did I get into this mess? Oh boy. What? That's far enough! You can't run forever. Mr. Phoenix Wright? Hello? Judge? What? What have I done wrong? Oh, this is a dream. I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. The graphics! Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title! Oh my god. Ka-chunk. Squashed. Like a bug. September 8th, 9:08 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Did he fall asleep? He fell asleep! What a nightmare. Oh my god. With the jacket off? And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. Why is that your ringtone? I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Huh. Looks like they hung up. Oh. Ah, good. I finally found it. Hello? Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but... Hello? It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. Wait, is this actually happening? Hello? A few minutes later, District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. I liked their hair. Ouch, my head. It's throbbing. Did someone knock him out? And why does it feel so foggy in there? New music! Hello? Good morning! Good morning. I like all the feathers that they have. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that! Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong? Well, what are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix, right? Bird? Is her name Bird? Life in my hands? You promised me! You said you would prove that I was not guilty. Not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever. What is this girl babbling about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange, and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? Oh, she is so cute. Her name is Bird, it's perfect. Oh my goodness. Yes, I already love this character. Look at her! She kind of looks a little bit like a bird, I feel like. Is this my cameo before I dyed my hair pink? we got the glasses, you know? Short hair. Should I cosplay this character? I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I gotta be Edgeworth and or Phoenix, and now Bird. Maybe. That's like Sega with the Yakuza poll. What do you got? What do you think, guys? Yes, we want more. Forgot about this intro. Phoenix is dead. It's the spooky Bach church organ song. Demon Judge. The drama. This JRPG be hidden. This is probably Phoenix's true nightmares. The judge is never on his side. No dream. The game just widely changed between installments. We actually get to see him. I know his ringtone, Casual Phoenix. He's actually dead. A new look has been served. That was a look that person had. Who are you? Bro, we just got here. I can't believe Phoenix dies in the second game. New music. What did they steal off of him? Evidence, I bet. Probably. And now he has some amnesia, too. There she is. Every game has some new music. It is her, my daughter. This is the character I thought you were gonna be in the objection.lol videos, Bishi. Oh! Her name is Bird, it's perfect. Bird! That guy knocked Nick's brain right out of his head! It is on the floor in a goopy pile. His bean cell is rolling around on the tile floor. I thought Bird's range of emotions was not wide enough to fully showcase Bishi's range of emotions when they talk in cursed conversations. I understand. 5-second rule. Yeah, just squash that brain back in, right? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his client, sir? I can't believe this. No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person. Yes, who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? Oh my god. You don't even know your name? How hard did he hit you? The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? Trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? So you're telling me that Nick was taking a nap out on this couch and there were no guards around and this person just came up and smacked him on the head and now he doesn't even know who he is. Just started the game and we're already crashing and burning. Sounds about right. Phoenix, honey, you need to lay down. He has a concussion. I'm counting on you in there, okay? Oh, I have to save over, oh. How many save files do I have for all 3 games? Woo-wee! Well... Now I wish I had saved over this top one here. I mean... I don't need, like, a completion save, right? For any reason. I remember someone mentioned that there's a trophy that you can go back and do, or a few trophies if you miss them. I'm not really a trophy hunter in games anyway, but I'd like to keep my options open. This is my most recent save from the first game. I guess let's work with these ones for now, even though it's gonna be a little bit annoying. I think what I'll do is I don't know. Oh, wait. I think that actually you can play through all the chapters separately if you want to. Someone told me that. I don't know if it's correct, but if anything, I'll save this save file since it's my most recent one, and I will save over this top one, and that will be my new main save. So let's just do that. Laying down got him into this mess. You have to unlock all the Metroidvania abilities all over again now. This is basically how they justify a tutorial. Gotta relearn how to lawyer somehow. Oh, great! Alright. That's funny. Yeah, I guess I must have amnesia. Let's see. What can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. Okay, yeah. They just gave him amnesia so they can have a tutorial. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Ah, someone please! Tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Gulp! September 8, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. Maggie like a magpie? The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Oh, here's this guy again. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? No? What happens if I say no? Should I do it? You failed the tutorial. Game over. You lose. Is that the tutorial man again? Jesus. Yep. Your boy Payne. Good old Winston. Yes, we have never been more ready. I don't know who I am, or what I'm doing, or where I am, or who you are. So obviously, I'm not ready. What if I said no? Would that be all right? Of course it wouldn't. And why bother asking to begin with? Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of... The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I have. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. A policeman? You did what to a policeman? Look at her. It wasn't me. And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. Hee. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. Okay. And who are you again? The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. She's really cute. Witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know. You work under that detective? Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down. I believe you. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters, Expose Park. Expose? The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. New music! He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck. The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Ah, yes, this autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirm the time of death. If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Very well. The court accepts it into evidence. Crime photo 1 added to the court record. The victim fell from the walking path above. Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Yes, I guess. Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? A little bit. Well, actually. It's just nerves. Give me a second. What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. All right, sir. I'll help you through this. Thanks. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Court record? What's that? I don't know nothing. Yep, info about evidence and people involved with this case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing the R1 button. Thanks. The R1 button, huh? You really know what you're talking about, don't you? You know what I think we need right now? A tact. If she is the defendant, why is she able to stand beside Phoenix and not in the defendant chair? Defendants usually sit near their counsel. Oh, yeah, that's true. Gonna be sad! Gonna be sad! Payne really said, look at this photograph. He's being taught how to do this job by his client. This is a new low. When is he gonna say, look at this graph, though? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record and see what I can find. Found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how it got there. That's your phone! Oh, I can't examine it. So maybe the thing in case 5 is in like the 3rd game or later? Since it was like DLC added on later in the series. Dustin's autopsy report. Time of death 9/6 at 6:28 p.m. Cause broken neck. Body was also covered in bruises. Glasses found under the victim's body. Pieces of near-sighted lenses were found nearby. And then we have this. Phoenix, it's your phone. It doesn't have to mean anything. To Nick's credit, he's about to win this case while under amnesia. I assume win. Since it's the tutorial. What was it again? The R1 button? All right, Mr. Wright. Let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? Glasses! That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir. And held onto them as he fell. Oh, okay. So they see a person with glasses, they're gonna just blame the person with the glasses, huh? As a person with glasses, I am very insulted. Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine. I swear, sir. You sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on that same day I accidentally stepped on mine. A coincidence, she says. Your Honor, I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more? And this evidence is very decisive. Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. Witness testimony. Decisive evidence. New music. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. No, I'm sure he died on impact. If you fall on the ground and break your neck, you're not gonna be able to write a name down. Oh, whatever. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. This is just too much. This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor. It's always the name, huh? Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. Crime photo 2 added to the court record. Every time Bishi hears a new track. I know, I love hearing all the new music. Hey, QWERTY, welcome. Why is it always the name? As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. But, I already told you. Those glasses aren't mine. And how do you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. Normally, this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm going to lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? What's a lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like that detective. He does sort of look like a scatterbrain. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be all right. I know how this goes. This ain't my first rodeo. All right. Hold on, I need some chapstick. They're throwing Gumshoe under the bus, I know. Good afternoon, I think. I don't know time. Well, you could actually, I think if this is still working, figure out my time with that. It is not 5 a.m. though. That's wrong. Ignore it. It's 12 a.m., not 5. Never mind, it's wrong. I gotta fix that. I thought I was gonna be flexing. Nope. I will fix that off stream. It is 12 a.m. for me. 12 p.m. for you? Really? 12-hour difference, my goodness. Or does it say 12 p.m. for you? I'm confused now. This is a very awkward tutorial for me. I mean, I think it's weird that he just has amnesia. They had to find some way for Phoenix to not know what he's doing, but I guess it's funny though. Wait, what are y'all talking about? Okay, hold on, I'm missing some messages here. Why is it always the name? First Mia, then Emma, now Maggie. Why would he write it all pretty if he's dying? Yeah, like in cursive. He loves calligraphy. Dying is no excuse for not being cute. Really loves it. Could he even move his limbs if he broke his neck? I mean, it could happen, so I'm not counting anything out. If your neck is broken, you can't. You can't write out a name in cursive. I mean, at the very least, we can confirm that. I mean, come on. I love how furiously Maggie is like, I'm not guilty. That would be me. Gumbo is used to being under the bus. Poor Gumshoe. What do you mean? He lives there. Practically lives there. Oh, it says 12:06 p.m. for you. Okay, I don't know what's up with it then. For me, it says Friday at 5:49 a.m., but it is 12 a.m., so... I'll fix it later. I just say, good, insert time zone here. Takes care of all the bases. Good time zone for short. Yeah, I've been trying to get into the habit of saying that, because I usually say good night when people leave, because it's very late for me whenever I stream, but sometimes it's the morning for someone. Time zone. Who needs them? They're just like us. I mean, it is a very funny concept. You can't deny that. Yeah. Good time zone. Using that one from now on. Good time zone feels like something you'd hear in like D&D, like, a good time zone to you, sir. But I still like it. I like D&D. So. Gumshoe lives in the office. Poor Gumshoe! Alright. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. Let's press. About those glasses, do you have any proof that those belong to my client? The lenses are for nearsightedness and are almost the same strength as hers. Even the frames look kind of like the ones she's wearing in her ID, pal. What should I do now? Continue to press. Hold it. Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Do you have more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses? The dirt and sand rubbed out any traces of fingerprints or anything else. So what you are saying, detective, is that you have nothing that proves those glasses are my client's. Something like that. What? I see. So there is no proof. Wow, that was amazing! I could totally feel it down in my gut! Oh god. Oh, okay. It's just because it's done. So, we probably will present to that, I guess, if there's no proof. Or maybe we just keep pressing. It's the tutorial, so I don't know how much to really think. Or if I can just kind of like go through the motions. Now, you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell? Yeah, pal. If you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with your testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. The culprit's name? Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but... Was the name that of my client? I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie. Maybe he meant to write maggot. Are you absolutely certain? Sorry, pal, but that's what it said. Does it say something else upside down? This is a picture of it. No matter which way you look, it still says Maggie. He's got a point. Hey, hold on! Huh? Don't me. I know the picture says Maggie, but... Now that she mentions it, something does feel kind of off about this picture. That's how you know you found a contradiction. Now hurry up and present some evidence. So that's what spotting a contradiction feels like. I'd better check the court record again. Well, I didn't mean to call her that. I'm gonna have to get used to the cues of the new music because I got so used to the first game music. I know, yeah! I thought all the games had that same soundtrack for like the trials and stuff. Phoenix just says, well, there's proof. Sorry, bird. Bye. You're on your own. Guilty. Okay, so this is the contradiction. Let's press on this too, then. And you are certain that it was the victim who wrote the name on the ground? There were scratches on his fingers from the rough sand, and there were grains of sand stuck under his pointer fingernail. Someone could have picked up his hand and wrote it. It certainly seems the name was written by the victim himself. That didn't go well. If the writer really was the victim himself, then we're in a lot of trouble. Don't give up. Keep that fighting spirit going. I'm glad you're all pumped up, but I really want to see your special move, sir. My what? You always look so cool when you present evidence. Present evidence? Oh, that present evidence. Enlighten me. Now I'll say that. Actually, I was just thinking about that. Yes, the Great Phoenix Wright is back! Oh, that's right. Huh? I heard that lately you can present not only evidence, but people's profiles as well. Oh, here we go. Okay, new mechanic. It sure makes things a bit more complicated, so be careful, sir. People's profiles, huh? Alright, let's give this another try. Oh boy! Well, let's save. Okay, so. Photo of the area around the victim's hand. Okay. Why would he have written it so pretty? Like, I don't... Doesn't make any sense. Well, I don't see it written here. Is that the contradiction? That you can't see it there? And I can't look at this. Okay, profiles. My client, the only thing I can recall is that she's a policewoman. Dustin Prince, the victim and a policeman. It seems that he was dating the defendant Maggie Bird. Wait, E-Y? Did they spell it right? E-Y? Hold on. Oh, it's spelled wrong! They spelled the name wrong.
Objection!
What is it? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. Oh! Oh, I like this song. What a rush! He lives for this. Detective Gumshoe. You talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me. Objection! What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? You'll see. This is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please. Well, where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's, name is, Maggie Bird. I think someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Ah! It looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir. I don't know anything. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie with a Y. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh, how about that? I hadn't even noticed. Sometimes it's just pointing out the obvious. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover? If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to have not known her name. No! This is very true. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers? Yes, I am quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Oh boy. Dustin and Maggie. Let's save real quick. Why not? This power. What is this feeling? New objection theme. His name is Dustin Prince. Dusting Prince. Back at it with the pun names, of course. Takes a little bit to get used to all the new music, but I love that they don't stick to the same themes all the time. This is why we had to have amnesia. Yup. Bro moment. Maggie Simpson. Someone somewhere is having a bro moment. I am. Love Pain's objection. Phoenix really said, holy shit, I don't know what I'm doing, but it feels epic. How could he tell by him saying it out loud? That's true. Like, that's what I was trying to do. Maggie, with a Y. The defendant and the victim were roommates. Oh my god, they were roommates. Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. After 6 months? The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought him over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to me to ask what she should get for him. Oh, those two sound like they were close. Nevertheless, tragedy struck. Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Indeed I will, thank you. Dustin and Maggie. Officer Prince and Bird had been going out for half a year. How do you know about this? Every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. They got close, I take it. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. Gumshoe! Someone raise his pay! Oh my god! He can't even afford... He can go for on the trip? This poor man. And I really do mean poor. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Oh my god, they were roommates is a Vine. Vine reference. Sorry for being gone so long, was playing Ghost, no worries. All I can say about the Icky expansion is Flute Cat. That is all. Well, we finished the first game, Arkham. We're in the second one now. I don't like seeing Gumbo sad. Don't think anyone can blame you for taking a little Flute Cat time. Yeah, no worries. Someone raise his pay. You're gonna have to speak with Edgeworth. I'm gonna have a few terse words with the man, yes. No field trip for Gummy. It's not fair. Why is my boy Gumby sad? If he's sad, I'm sad. He couldn't afford to go on the field trip. If only I had gone on that trip. What is it? Oh, nothing, sir. Really. Anyway. Does he like her? It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? Oh, I didn't notice that. What? You saying a guy's gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal? No, not necessarily. Hey, Dinos. Thank you so much for the host. Welcome, welcome. Hiya, Bishes. Hello, Bish. I'll just call all of you Bish. I don't have to remember names. Bish said. How you doing, Dinos? We are in the second Ace Attorney game now. We just finished the first one about, I think, an hour ago at this point. I think so. That's not what I meant at all. Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know. Ugh, I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal. I think he likes Bird. But that's okay, I also like birds. Okay, the day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday. The day of the incident? You mean September 6th? Yeah. The victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. And since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. Ah, I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time. That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. Maggie, I mean Officer Bird, had gotten Officer Prince a present. Does little Gumbalaya have a crush? Little Gumbalaya! Oh my god. Gonna have some strong words with Edgeworth about Gummy's pay. Gumbalaya. You seem to know a lot about the defendant.
Well, that's because, I'm her boss, and I've got to watch out for my subordinates.
But even what she was going to give as a present, isn't that going a bit too far?
Hey, pal, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches their...
I really don't need to know that much. Oh my god.
Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness.
I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this time.
Whoa, wait a second. Why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested.
I think the good detective is about done here. Okay, and then there's, I think, a few more. Red feathers. The bird in the first game had red feathers. These names you're giving to Gumshoe are killing me. Gumbalaya. Let's see, something she had bought over 2 months ago. Over 2 months ago?
Yep, she's a very considerate woman, pal.
So, what was this birthday present?
She got him a glove.
A single glove? Why would she only give him one?
Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove.
Oh, I see. A baseball glove.
Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan.
A baseball glove. Why would he not just say baseball glove? Why would he only say the glove part, huh? Press further. Just now, I believe you said that the present was something that she had bought over 2 months ago.
Yeah?
Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance?
Nah, nothing like that, pal.
Then what is it like?
She ordered it. It was custom made.
Custom made? The glove was custom made?
Yep, that's what I said.
So the glove was custom made. You keep saying that.
Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case.
Yes, it would seem that there is little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? I think I'm gonna save. Oh, it's Mr. Payne, this fool again. He ain't got the edgy boy drip. Custom made. Are you saying you don't use 2 baseball gloves at the same time? But was it custom made though? Yes, it was custom made. Are you sure it was custom made? Are you 100% certain it was custom made? I guess it was custom made, wasn't it? What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to this case? Of course it's relevant! I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it is relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case!
Yes, bluffing to the max. Now this is the Mr. Right I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great!
Pressing people. It feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. Very well. If you are that convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter.
Actually, I brought the glove with me today.
And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court.
Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Anyway, this is it, sir.
It looks like a bunch of bananas. When the picture popped up, I thought it was a bunch of bananas. It's just very yellow. Yes, it was custom made. To make sure one last time, it was custom made, right? Do you think this glove is custom made, Mr. Wright? I'm not in fact sure it is custom made. You really talk nonsense and pull stuff out of your ass. That's the Mr. Right I know. Bird 2021. Your Honor, I request the witness testify on whether the glove is custom made. Very neon yellow. Is Bird like Maya of this game? Also, why is Phoenix acting like he forgot how to be a lawyer? I'm not really sure what Bird's role in this whole game is going to be, but in this trial, she is the accused. So we're trying to prove that she is innocent of killing this guy who she was dating. And yeah, at the very beginning of the game, Phoenix was bonked over the head and has now gotten amnesia. Let's see. Arrest the witness. Squimsh. No! Oh, that emote's so cute though. Got a bonk on the head, indeed. Yeah, got knocked out. Man got bonked! Anyway, this is it, sir. It's, rather yellow, isn't it? Baseball glove added to the court record. A birthday present from Maggie to the victim. It was custom made.
Officer Prince really liked the color yellow.
And that's why you had to special order it?
Yep, that's right. That and one other reason.
Well, tell me!
I think this court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim?
I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground. Yes, sir.
All right.
Writing on the ground.
We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand.
Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor.
Let's try it.
Writing on the ground. Yep, time for fingerprints.
Ooh, banana.
Gumshoe probably hates pain. That's my headcanon. Everyone hates pain. That is canon. We first looked into the handwriting. But can you really determine handwriting based on a sample written in sand? Let's see, court record. Let me look at it. A birthday present from Maggie to the victim. Custom made. So we definitely know it's custom made, right? Like, is it custom made? I don't know. Detective at the local precinct in charge of the investigation. Prosecutor for the case lacks presence. Generally bad at getting his points across. Yeah, victim, policeman, dating the defendant. My client, and she's a policeman. Okay.
Heh, this is why amateurs are amateurs. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Scientific investigation in this country is actually pretty good.
I believe it's time to get back to the real point.
Agreed, Your Honor. So, what was the result of the investigation?
Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. So, in the end, you couldn't confirm it?
Hey, don't you look down on us. I told you, we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want with scientific investigation.
I've never heard that before.
Me neither.
Nor I.
I never heard anything like that at the police academy, sir.
Okay, so I made it up. Anyway.
Okay. Next, we check the victim's pointer finger. His pointer finger?
You know, the one you're always pointing and waving around in people's faces?
Don't tell me it bothers you.
Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal.
In any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct?
Yeah, we figured there should be something on his finger if we had been writing in sand.
And the results? We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. Even the court record is roasting pain. Yep. Yes, everyone hates pain. I mean, no one likes to be in pain, right? Well, maybe some people. Yes, it's custom made. Are you sure? Are you 100% certain? Contradiction is hard in this testimony. Well, no hints, please. No hints. I don't want any backseating, please. Okay, what does that prove?
Well, it proves that he did write that name with his own finger.
Yes, which explains why there was sand stuck under his nail. I guess he's right.
And there's more.
There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. Scratches on his skin?
Yep, you can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. That is incredible. Sure is. That's the power of scientific investigation. They're so small that we had to use a magnifying glass, like a really strong one. It's got that really scientific sounding name.
You mean a microscope?
Yeah, that's it. We used one of those, and that's how we found him.
I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is.
From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand.
Okay. Press.
Are you absolutely sure?
I believe in the power of science.
I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Listening to this, you would think there was only one conclusion. But the name was definitely written by the victim.
But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? If Dustin really wrote that message with his right hand, do you think I would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present?
The present? What about it? Is it left-handed? I mean, that's the first thing I think of when there's handwriting. It's like, do we have proof that they're like left-handed versus right-handed? Custom made. Well, is it left-handed? I actually can't tell. Is it? I'm gonna present it anyway because I think that's it, but... Okay. Confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Pointer finger. Scratches. Victim wrote this name with his right hand. Well, I'm assuming that the glove is left-handed or something, so let's just do that. Yeah. Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this.
That's the glove, right?
Could you tell the court what is special about this glove?
What's special? Never really thought about it, but, it's really yellow. And that's about it.
Yes, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities.
Huh?
There's another reason why it's special.
And what would that be?
It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person!
Left-handed? Why, you're absolutely right! This glove is made to be worn on the right hand.
Oh, is right hand because you throw the ball with the other hand. Okay. See, my fault here is I don't know the sport. Okay, I don't know sport. So I was like, well, it kind of looks like it's right-handed, but I know that they're trying to get me to say this because he's left-handed. You have it on your right hand, but you throw the ball with yeah. Okay, I got it now. I get it. Just as a reminder to the court. Oh yeah, that's funny if like everyone in chat is basically all the people standing or sitting in the courtroom watching. Yeah, y'all are the court. That's cute. Maybe some people. I mean, nobody likes Pain, the person. We're a court? Fuck. If you feel the urge to backseat, just use patat instead. Of course, we're the court audience that breaks into murmurs every time something happens. Yeah, that's cute. Custom made, murmur. Or yells in caps when the drama picks up. Ruuuvo is the judge, Bishi is the attorney, and we're the screaming jury panel. Are you comparing me to the senile old man? Because you got the band hammer like a gavel. Yeah, yes. So all the mods are the judge. Got a taste of the hammer earlier, but not the deadly end. All that time with Shrimp Nada and still no baseball knowledge. He would be so sad. Now you listen to me, Flame. You may try to put all of this sport nonsense in my brain, but it don't stick because it's not my interest, so it just falls right out. All right? I don't care about it, so it doesn't stay. But I'm still getting this, okay? That's what matters. This glove has made me one on the right hand.
That is why it had to be custom made. I have never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale. Have you? Well, no.
So, detective. Which hand did the victim use to write the name with again?
That's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture that it was... Oh, wait a sec.
Don't forget that the victim was left-handed.
Objection!
I object.
Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. There is only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. There's y'all murmuring. Order, order! When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself.
That means Maggie is...
No! It's not possible! Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent.
No! All right, you did it, Mr. Wright. Phew, I feel like I can breathe again.
It seems that we have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Well, thank you, sir.
See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir.
Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird.
No! Not yet! I mean, please, give me a few more minutes, Your Honor.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne?
The prosecution is not finished yet.
What do you mean?
We would like to call our next witness to the stand.
What?
Great!
This is a long tutorial. And what did this witness witness?
The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit.
What the heck? Order! Order in the court! I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness. I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I'll have to see what I can find out during this recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here. Court is adjourned for recess.
Take a little break.
To be continued. Now, here's a question. Do we continue now? Oh, they changed the little save jingle. The question is, do we continue this now, since this is technically still like the tutorial trial? Or would y'all like me to finish this trial first before we end the stream tonight? Let me know your thoughts. I'll save once we've made a decision, of course. Let me catch up with chat in the meantime. We've gone for about 4 hours. I don't feel incredibly tired, so I think we could keep going. I don't know how much longer is left, but it's just the tutorial, so I'd hope it's not too much. Maybe another 30 minutes? Basically memorizing. Well, QWERTY, as you would probably learn over time from hanging out here, I have a terrible memory, so... I'm good at remembering names of y'all, of course, and things like that, but... just, you know, knowledge in general. I have a pretty bad memory. Cared about Shinada though, so he stayed. Of course, I remember things about Shinada, but about the sports ball? Can't really make any promises. 60% love with Shrimp Nada. I knew he was gonna be left-handed. Yeah, it always happens that way, huh? Banana baseball glove, 87% love. Crispy Shrimp Nada. Ooh. Gumshoe. Crusty Shrimp Nada. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, QWERTY. Thanks. I'll remember that. Love the judge. Love Udgy. Oh my god. Maybe finish this trial and then leave him hanging. Yeah, I was thinking I probably should finish up the first trial, at least since it's just a tutorial, and then we can get into the second one next time. I think you have half of the case left. This tutorial is a little longer. Well, I still have some energy, so let's keep going. Do we have more than 20 or 30 minutes of tutorial left? Is it like another hour? I think that would still be okay. Even then, if I'm getting really tired at like, 30 minutes, I can probably just save and then we can leave it for next time. We don't have to reach a stopping point like this. All right, let's keep going for now. We'll play it by ear. All right. September 8, 11:43 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 1. Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir? I'm sorry, I didn't mention it to you. Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need. I like her. No. I think I'll pass on this one. Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. Get him, Maggie! For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? Of course, I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name and then I can tell you about me. Yeah. Do you like to go on long walks on the beach or anything? Destroy him! Destroy Phoenix! I don't think I've shown this emote because I never found a use for it, but Long Don-chan. I don't know. You do know! It's Don-chan! Look at him! I love Don-chan. Kick him. Kick his bean cell back in. Just scoop it off the floor. Yeah, add more of the middle emote. Make a long Don-chan. Okay, tell you about me. No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So, my name is Phoenix, right? What a weird name. This is serious. You really don't remember. And this is kind of funny because, like, he was saying, I'm ready to retire now, because he doesn't necessarily have the memory of what motivated him to become a lawyer in the first place, right? So what if he just never recovered from the amnesia and he's like, why the hell am I a lawyer? I don't like this. And then he just retired. He's like, I don't know what that's about. That part of my life is over. Long, Don-chan. Yes. Oh my god. So long. So long, Don-chan. We'll see you next time. I love him. You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back and maybe it'll help. This is a business card? I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? Okay, there are some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. Phoenix's business card added to the court record. It's my business card. I handwrote my cell phone number on the back. I guess for now, we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case. This case? Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with the cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. Ooh. Hurry up then and tell me. This might be very important. Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. Oh, so that's not Phoenix's phone. Oh. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring.
Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Maggie.
Blue Badger! She had a Blue Badger sweatshirt! Bum, bum. I love her little hat with the feathers in it. Yeah, so cute. Hey, Zoomer, welcome. Classic video game amnesia. Reintroducing ideas and tutorials to newcomers. Yep. Look at Dustin's face, that blank stare. I only noticed the Blue Badger hoodie. That's what I focused on. Blue Badger is legit the devil. Why does Bird have so many feathers on her outfit? I think that the pun for her is just bird, I guess. Maybe she likes birds. I can't identify with that. The cursed boy. The boy of legend. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m.
Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did.
So where is the phone you found now?
I gave it to you yesterday.
Huh? To me? Is it that phone in my pocket? You mean this?
Do you think it has anything to do with the murder?
I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... Ah! You were here all along!
Maya!
It's my daughter. Maya's back.
You're so mean. I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up.
I'm glad I didn't stop playing.
And when I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left.
Heck, now who in the heck is this? It's Maya! You idiot! Let me guess. I'm supposed to know this girl too. How could you forget Maya?
Hey, good morning, Maggie. And good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going?
Is there a word for worse than abysmal?
Oh, and what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick, the thing you wanted me to bring.
Huh? Oh, thanks. What in the heck is this? A list? It has about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it.
It was kinda tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good.
No good? As in...
There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group.
Names list added to the court record. A list of unfamiliar names and phone numbers. Members of a con artists group. All right. You can identify with Bird because you are Bird. I raised another question. Why not more feathers? A bird attacked her. I hope not. I love birds very much. I actually have 2 pet birds, for those of you who don't know. There's a picture of them. Mochi and Peach. Everyone loses it when Maya comes back. Well, because we love Maya. I love Maya. Maya, slap him, quick. Give her Borger. It is her, your daughter. Now that I think about it, she's not that much younger than Phoenix, is she? I guess she's more like a little sister. Oh yeah, how old is Phoenix? Isn't he like early 20s? And then Maya's 17, so she's still pretty young compared to him, but yeah, I would definitely consider them like a younger sister, older brother kind of relationship. Can we see them? Yeah, there's a link right there. Question at the end of Trial 2. What is the meaning of Red White's list? Was it all the people he blackmailed? I think so, yeah. To my memory, which isn't great. She's our daughter. Nick is like 25. Oh, okay, so mid-20s. 25 in the first game, so he's probably older here. So yeah, time has passed, so I could believe that maybe Maya is older by a year, and so is Phoenix.
It is Maya!
Alright. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this?
Don't look at me.
And where did you get this list from in the first place?
What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday.
Oh, is that right?
These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found.
So that's where they're from.
You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you.
Oh, Maya, I missed you.
Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is...
Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately.
Oh, oops. Guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck.
A wonderful daughter. I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't.
Come on, Nick. Better get a move on.
Yeah. I was really worried I'd forget how to do her voice, but I remembered. Oh, he's 24 in the first game. Okay. So I guess, like, all the characters are probably a year older, so 25 and 18 for Nick and Maya. Phoenix got okay boomered at 24. You being old. Yep. I love Maya. September 8, 11:54 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. She's back.
Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I ask that the court might be a little lenient on...
Oh, is it who I think it is?
There is no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness. A drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder.
Oh. Never mind. I almost thought it was gonna be Larry. Because he's always saying the wrong thing.
Please state your name for the court, witness.
So this is the person who actually smacked Nick over the head. I think with a fire extinguisher? Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something.
Huh? Oh, all right, go ahead.
Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who is taking a walk?
Did I?
But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me a university student given and just settle on everything in my life is to be the utmost highest capability. I'm merely looking for that perfect, top-notch, unbeatable university. I have a rigorous selection process, so serious.
Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on. What is he? A human chatterbox?
Ugh, I have to question him? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university. First rates only need apply. Okay, so he's full of himself, huh? Old bag imposter. Yeah, that's old bag shtick. This dude's vibes stink. This dude exudes big, stinky energy. Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses. Maybe he means sunglasses.
That's enough. Your name, witness.
Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong.
I'm sorry, it won't happen again.
Oh man. I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were.
Like car drifting?
If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit.
Mr. Wellington. On the day of the murder, you were taking a, strolling through the park, correct?
It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with mommy. If you must know, I am...
Anyway, please testify to the court what you saw during your walk through the park.
See, you said it again. Taking a walk. You know, you...
What you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington.
This person's a little exhausting. What I saw that day. Oh boy.
Shush and tell us your name.
Why does this man have a skunk stripe? He big stinky, so it makes sense. His fashion is a yay, but his vibes are a nay. Yeah. Ah, Richard Wellington, or as I like to call him, Beef. Swing on him, Wolf! Press buttons and talk. Oh no! Anyway. They did a really good job making you hate this dude. Yeah. I wanted to call him the typical Richard nickname, but it was automated. I mean, yeah. You're so annoying. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Look at his face. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. The banana? That was certainly a decisive testimony. Is anyone going to talk about the banana?
Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said?
Yeah.
That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm?
It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client.
You mean Maggie?
Yes, and if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying! You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. What I saw that day. Alright. So now we can press. If he has a PhD in drifting, is that why Nick is experiencing deja vu? I'll see myself out? What? Even he thought it was a banana. Monkey brain.
Banana.
You and Beef have something in common.
Banana. Banana.
I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. So you were at the park all afternoon? You seem to have a lot of free time. That was very rude of you. But then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name, trashy university. No-name? Trashy? Now, this might be hard for a mush-headed, feeble-minded baboon like you, but I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country. Qwerty, please no backseat gaming. I know the contradiction, but I like to hear all the dialogue. But when is a witness not lying or leaving stuff out of their testimony? Yeah, it's every time. Your hair has a banana peel on it. You should be able to tell what that is.
Ah, yes, banana.
Yep, the name calling. Anyone here got a hankering for a nanner? Oh, okay, making a joke about the song from Initial D, Deja Vu. Yes, drifting, okay. I get it now. Baboon, you were the one who's seeing bananas! I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. Oh, please. Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country. That arrogant little snot. How did you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so... This little noodle. Is that the best you can do? Do you think you can discredit me like that? You're just a third-rate biased fool. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you. His arrogance is really intolerable. What should I do now? Press harder, why not? Answer the question. How did you know what time it was? Tisk tisk. I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You want to talk? You got a worm on your head! You're just a shallow man who can only slam on desks and point at people for fun. I guess I don't have a choice. I'll try to explain it so that even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. There was this little thing they call a clock at the park. Did you get that? Do you know what a clock is? It's a thing that tells you the time. I As you can see, oh sorry.
As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even in this picture of the crime scene.
Oh, so it is. I looked at that clock and that's how I knew the time. But if you ask me, this whole concept of it's total and utter nonsense. A real first-class person doesn't live by nor is the and to wear a watch? Ha! What a ridiculous notion. People should live freely without constraints. That's how life should be. And yet again, another flood of meaningless words. Talk about a first-class waste of time. In any case, we would miss all of this if we went ahead and found the contradiction. Arkham's redeemed magic worm. Now you can see its little face. Just realized he's got a Kakuin hair noodle. Yeah, exactly! It's a fake banana peel, so it never rots. I want to snip that annoying noodle off his stupid head. Oh my god. Too bad he won't turn into a donut. Oh my god. Do not compare my son to this clown. Got a magic worm on his head. No, it is without magic. Oh, you know what? There it is. I got a yellow one. About to grab him by that noodle and yeet him into the ocean. Old Bag talks about her youth, and this guy just talks about just himself. Magic worm. Get your own annoying witness trait. Even Old Bag deserves some respect. Don't forget to give him amnesia first. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above right in front of my eyes. And how did you know he was a police officer? And insult him some more? You obviously have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. With one glance, I could tell just what kind of occupation he held. That shoddy, do-it-yourself hairstyle. It was also the way he tied his tie and those cheap... Oh, and I suppose it was also because he was wearing an officer's uniform. Shouldn't that statement have come first?
Wow, that's pretty impressive. Hey Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do?
Even I haven't figured out that yet. Without a thought, I looked up and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Are you sure you got a good look at her face? Oh my god. Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see things. In the case of humans, we have two of them. Yes, even you. Oh my god. I don't care if I have them or not. Did you or did you not get a clear look at her face?
That's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning.
Sustained. Mr. Wright, please refrain from raising your voice in this court. And please don't make me have to raise my voice. Are you finished? I'd like to continue if that's all right with you. I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. Even Gant was more bearable than this guy. This guy is really just bootleg red, white plus Old Bag. I'm gonna chomp the banana noodle out of his hair. I don't mind fake banana flavor. He even does the shrug and head shake like red. Yeah, that's true. Just a watered down red. So he's pink. Why do I hate this dude even more than Gant? Even me? I have eyes to perceive with. WarioWare has a demo out right now. Really? I didn't know. If any of y'all care about it, it's there. I very well may play that off stream with Ruuuvo. I really, really want to get it though. Like, I know we're gonna buy it anyway. He's more annoying. So you're sure you're not mistaken? Please, don't confuse your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine. I'm what you call a famous brand name product, while you are only a cheap imitation. There's no way someone as magnificent as myself could have made a mistake. Of course, of course. Oh, ho, ho, of course. Did you notice anything else of interest, witness? The only other thing I saw was the banana! The banana? Well, it was actually more than just one. More like a bunch of bananas. Now, what would a bunch of bananas be doing there? Phoenix. And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw.
That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's gotta be lying about the bananas.
He could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene. And what if it's not a lie?
Well, maybe he thought he was seeing one thing and it was something else.
They're really handing it to you here. If he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy.
Think, Phoenix, think!
My client is innocent. There's no way he could have seen what he says he did.
Which means if we can somehow show he's lying...
Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. She's right. She's got a sharp mind, but I just wish I could remember who she is. Oh my god.
Is everything okay, Nick?
All right, let's do it.
Shake your head again, I dare you. I'd run to get that demo if I had a Switch. Oh, Zoe. Maybe someday they'll port it to something else, like maybe PC. More accessible to a lot of people.
The banana.
Only thing I saw was the banana. Okay, we will present the banana. Mr. Wellington. I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Also, I have to say I just got the joke about how his name is Wellington, like beef Wellington. I'm sorry. It's been a long day. I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? I swear to God. But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Isn't that the baseball glove?
Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not... It's a... No! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness loves bananas! Has bad eyesight. Knows nothing about baseball. Has bad eyesight. Which means that he probably needs glasses! Which means he probably is the murderer! Oh, gotta go. Bye for now. Thanks for hanging out, QWERTY. Have a good night. About to make this stinky clown be able to turn his head 360 if he keeps shaking it. Too late at night for me to come up with a good banana, so I just used the patat. I hope it's okay. That's just fine. Close enough. Nintendo? PC? Never. Yeah, you have a point. Well then someday I hope you're able to get a Switch, Zoe. That might be the only option. Patat is always welcome. At least you figured it out. Yeah, because I'm so smart. Loves nanas! I will say, my hope is that since WarioWare is made by the same people who make Rhythm Fever, this brings up the chances for either a remaster or a brand new game if possible. Yeah, I would love to play a Rhythm Fever game on stream, honestly, because I never really play rhythm games. I am pretty okay at karaoke and the disco and Yakuza, but aside from that, I don't know how well I would do, so it'd be fun to see how frustrated I could get playing that. So yeah, that'd be awesome.
Bad eyesight.
By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? How? What? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden?
Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas.
No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. Oh my god, look at him biting his lip. You're like those people who refuse to accept your two possibilities. Sure, in the end, we find out that it is in fact a glove, not bananas, but when you from far do think there's room enough for doubt, don't you? And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 20 out of 200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right? Why are you not wearing your glasses today, then? 'Cause they're broken. That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But, you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them... How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? Oh! How about it, witness? You are an unrelenting evil man. You're like those people who rejected Joan of Arc. She was brave and courageous only to be caught by horrible, unrighteous people, and while she didn't do anything wrong, she was still gruesomely burned at the... Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness. But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path. No. As a eyeglass-wearing person, I would not have seen a face. I would have seen a blur. A blob of color.
Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now then, please continue with your testimony. Please tell the court what happened next in the moments after you witnessed the crime.
Glasses gang. Glasses gang.
Lost them? Under a dead body, perhaps? Maybe? Oh.
He angry.
I love that its studio is the one in charge of WarioWare. I love how much they have done just with WarioWare Gold. So excited for the new one. Yeah, it looks super fun. I really want to play co-op with Ruuuvo on stream once it comes out. This man is choking himself in a court of law. Out of stress. Pain. You wear glasses, my dude. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been around 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes.
So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away.
Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that that girl is the murderer.
Wouldn't she have been running away to go down the stairs to get to her boyfriend who just died?
Why would she stay up there?
You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright.
What happened next? Alright. Let me look at my stuff real quick. Got in contact with the owner, but they never showed. Nearsighted lenses. And then the text is all fancy. I bet that's this fancy pants' handwriting. Okay. My business card. Handwrote my cell phone number on the back. A list of con artists and their phone numbers stored on the cell phone Maggie found. Time of death, 9/6 at 6:28 p.m. Broken neck, body covered in bruises. Let me look at what he said without pressing first. Ran away when she realized I was there. Immediately called the police station. Well, he died at 6:28. And he called at 6:45. So there's the contradiction already. I'm gonna present the autopsy report. But let's press to see all the dialogue, of course. Girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. She ran away just like that? Yes, she did. She saw me and flew the nest like the guilty bird she is. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who only got a third-rate education? Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get. Anyway, if she ran away this instant she saw you, how could you tell it was my client?
Eek! The witness has already answered that question. He has stated that the defendant is the culprit.
This is true, Mr. Wright. I'm striking your question from the record.
How can I get more information out of him? I like this song. We all know what it's like to have a superior brain. Oh, unfortunately, gotta go. Gotta get up early, but definitely checking out the VOD ASAP. This was another amazing Ace Attorney stream, and can't wait to see you play the rest. Well, thank you so much for hanging out today, Flame. I appreciate it as always. I hope you have a good day tomorrow with whatever you're doing early in the morning, and we'll see you next time. Squimsh the witness. Squimsh. After that, I immediately called the police station. Immediately? As in immediately. I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen, or did they not teach that at your pitiful school? You think people learn about how to call the police in college?
Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a sec.
I got it, Maya, but thank you. Must have been 6:45. That's a problemo. How do you know what time it was? That detective told me. You know which one I mean. That one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school.
Hey, pal, I graduated from a pretty good, top-ranked college.
I don't believe this. It doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I called. Really? Oh, are you sure? You want to say that? And if I am wrong, then that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time.
What? Why you're just some lousy kid who... I think the court can see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond?
Must have had a lot of free time. They showed up within 10 minutes. So, you're saying... Oh my god. Actually, this could be the contradiction too. But I think it's the other one. Well, actually no, it might be this. Because he died at 6:28, and if they arrived within 10 minutes, then they would have been there around 6:38. But he says he called at 6:45. So... But I'll react to this one. But let's press on the last one just to see what he says. Let Gumshoe beat him up, yes please. So you're saying that there were police on the scene by 7 p.m.? They got there before that, I think. There usually aren't many people in that area at that time of day. But suddenly, before I knew it, there were people crawling all over, gawking. It certainly says something about the morals of the people in this country. I can't find anything out of the ordinary in his testimony. Are you sure about that, Phoenix? Why don't you take a look at the court record? Guess I should. I got it. Okay. Yes. I will save just in case. Autopsy report. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? You know, I forgot I had these on my shoulder. I just remembered. According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45. There was clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. Maybe writing a name in the sand? Grr.
The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed.
No. 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Mr. Wellington. Yes? Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? I like this animation of him. Answer the question. Telephone. Spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. A phone booth? But it's right there next to the body. You mean you don't have a cell phone? Yeah, because that's his cell phone that we found. You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all the layers of a Matryoshka doll. You must think you're really something special. Witness. I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy? You lost it?
I think we found it.
Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever heard that all geniuses are... And so by that rationale, since I am unclear, I don't think that simple plain people like you can understand... Enough. Oh man, oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone?
Nick, that cell phone. Could it be?
You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now?
Question further, of course.
Mr. Wellington, where is your cell phone right now? What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See, here it is. Oh, I see. Looks like he's got his phone. He swapped the phones when he knocked us unconscious.
And I thought that just maybe this was his.
Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have a cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth.
But there was a phone booth right next to the body. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that.
Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright?
There is something.
There's always something.
Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you?
You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you?
Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think.
All right, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth.
Because it was right there, right next to the goddamn body.
It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this.
At the crime scene photo? Is there a problem with it?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. No!
It's a phone booth.
That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you?
Oh! Order!
What is reporting the crime a little late proof for the defense?
The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony.
Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness?
Then I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back.
But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him, so there was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway.
But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else?
Was he?
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor?
do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes?
Yes, I have an idea, thank you. There was only one possible explanation.
All right, let's hear your explanation.
Objection!
However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility.
Please present to the court the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away?
Well, I think it's because he was writing the name, but I don't think that's necessarily what I'm presenting. Is it? It's either this or the phone.
Got a 50-50 chance.
Got in contact with its owner, but they never showed. Put up the area around the victim's hand. Okay, let's present this. Perhaps this is the evidence you need to be convinced. It's not. Oh, it's only taking off 1 right now.
Perhaps.
That was just an idea I thought I'd throw out. Yeah, that's going a little bit too far, isn't it?
I suggest that perhaps you should find a better piece of evidence.
Yes, of course, Your Honor. Well then.
Before you do, you will be penalized.
Yep, that's okay.
It's just 1.
Ouch. The phone? Oh, it's not the phone either. Oh, okay, never mind, sorry. My bad. Oh, Lord. Okay, What else could it be? Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Well, list of con artists and their phone numbers stored on the cell phone Maggie found. That's not gonna be it. My business card, handwrote my cell phone. That's not gonna be it. Custom made, not gonna be that. It's not that. Is it the glasses? Your neck body was also covered. Maybe the glasses? I don't know why I'm blanking on this one. That ringtone we heard at the beginning wasn't even Nick's ringtone. Makes you wonder what his actually has. Yeah, I don't think we've ever heard what his ringtone is in the games. Hey, Soy! Welcome, welcome! Can I get a shout out for Soy, please? Hello! How you doing? We finished the first game earlier today, I think a couple hours ago, and now... Soy, take my Bezos dollars! Oh my goodness! Soy, thank you so much for subscribing. For 3 months, you get the last shiny green star that we have. The last one. Let me write your name down real quick. There you are. 'Cause you're a star, Soy. A green star, yes! The last one. There you go. Let me put you in the jar real quick. There you go. Thank you, Soy. Yes, games and demos. With the game that had a light bulb that had my name on it. What was it? Was it Bishi or Bishi's? Something like that, right? The last time I watched a stream from Soy, there was a light bulb in the game that they were playing that had a brand name on it, and it was my username, basically. Bishi bulbs, yes. I have a brand now for light bulbs, apparently. Alright, I'm gonna try the glasses. Gonna screenshot it right now. Oh yes, please. Yeah, gotta see it. I gotta show everybody in chat. Present glasses. Okay, there we go. Mr. Wellington. What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. These are your glasses, aren't they? Ah, where did you find... Yeah! I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. And they were under the body. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? You're damn right! Order, order! Now, wait a second, hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. Oh, that's what they were getting at. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Ooh. But Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer? Of course, that is precisely what I am doing. This music. His head almost came off. Jeez. I know I'm right. He is the real murderer.
Did you figure it out, Nick?
More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now is our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot.
Yeah. This is so exciting watching you work again.
Somehow, my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order, order! Oh my god.
Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer.
Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer. Why, that's easy. For example, there's, the name the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right? But we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. But, wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie or Maggie with a Y? That is a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before this trial. Ah, forgot. Was there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand? Probably. This does slap. Bye, Bishi Bulbs. Won't be happy until I see this bulb again. Yes, please post it in the Discord or in the chat. If you could. When you get it, of course. Yeah, I really like this song. Oh yeah, there it is. Thank you, Soy. Yeah, there is the Bishi bulb that Soy was talking about from that game. Bishi's bulbs! Yep, vicious. It says vicious. So like Bishies. It's my brand! Alright, there was no way. There was a way. Let's go with that. It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie with a Y. Or not really with a Y, but you know. Now, will the defendant please raise it? Oh, wait. Oh, I just realized why he would know the name already. Because he was the one that lost his phone, and during the phone call, Maggie said what her name was. Okay, I just got it. Now, will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? Because of the phone! Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? Why how did you? Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with... Overruled. He keeps getting overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there's some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. This bulb was responsible for the murder. We are no longer Bishes, we are now Bulbs. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is Maggie with a Y, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie with an IE. This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded. Yep. Eek! Order! But, Your Honor, the witness has no motive. And your point is? It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone. That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright. Your Honor, can you explain what motive this witness could have had? It's very simple, Your Honor. Are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but... Now then, please present to this court proof that the witness had a motive. Oh, I didn't get to save first. Oh, God. Well... List of con artists and their phone numbers stored on the cell phone Maggie found. It's probably that. Handwrote my cell phone. Photo of the area around the victim's hand. Victim fell from the walking path above. Found under the victim's body. Broken neck, body covered in bruises. It must be the cookie. My all-important badge shows that I am a defense attorney. I'm gonna go with the list. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list? Totally didn't slowly fall asleep. What happened to Gant? He's looking a little different. The twinkification of Gant! Oh my god. Yeah, so we finished the first game, I think like a couple hours ago, and now we've been playing the second game. Gant gone. He's gone. Gone to prison! In the deep sleep. Oh no, he's been killed. He might have gotten the death sentence, honestly. Edgeworth and Phoenix took him out back? Yes. What is this, a list? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist's group.
What? Con artists?
Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. You're one of those people. You're just like the cops who wrote that brilliant artist murders. They disrupted the genius of work and I don't care, Mr. Wellington. I don't give a shit. All I want is for you to tell us about what this list is about. You think any of you, know what it's like to be a refined man such as me?
Your Honor, that this is unjustified badgering of the witness.
Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, hold on, I want to say. Hold on a second. Just in case. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have numbers of a group of con artists on his phone? Isn't that obvious? The witness is, looking into the group, a victim of the group, a member of the group. I think that he's a member? Or maybe a victim? He's a drifter? I actually don't know. Let me look at it again. Con artists and their phone numbers stored on the cell phone. He's either the victim or he's a part of the group. And I don't know. I guess I'll say he's a part of the group. So why would he have all their numbers, I guess? Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No! All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. No! This is too much! Alright, I was right. That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I got you now. That police officer. Oh my god. Your Honor! What is it, Mr. Payne? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness. Would you stop it? You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago. Please! Please, let's think about the content of that phone call. Beep. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird to get his phone back. Why, then, would he need to kill anyone? That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this? It never ends. If you think about it logically, then it makes sense. And maybe we should be thinking outside the box. Yeah, if we think like that, let's see. Maybe that slime ball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. Okay.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant?
I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there.
Well, then, Mr. Wright.
Sorry. Using the brain cell. If he was a victim, he probably wouldn't need to kill to keep it a secret. Yeah, that's true.
What was this something that didn't agree with the witness?
When he got to the crime scene. The fact that he's a police officer? I guess? I'll present this. The witness saw this.
Mr. Wellington, is he correct?
Question mark?
By the expression on his face, I would say that wasn't it.
Looks like I was wrong, yeah.
I'm not really sure. Oh, Mr. Wright, try to think before you I did think!
He went to get his cell phone back. But when he got there, he lost control of himself. It's probably because he saw something that was really bad for him there. Yeah? Oh, the profiles! Okay, sorry, I totally forgot. Thank you. Yeah. Really bad thing was, yeah, okay. See, I had the right idea, but I forgot how to actually execute it. Okay. Profiles. Alright, thank you. Victim and a policeman seems he was dating the defendant, Maggie Bird. Yeah, the fact that he was a police officer.
Take that!
What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim.
The victim? You mean Dustin Prince?
Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform.
Oh!
Yep. The girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on the phone.
And you went into a panic. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform.
Yep.
Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I'm thinking.
Seems the truth has come out at last. Witness, Mr. Wellington, you are...
Impressive! Not bad for a person with a third-rate education, the way he's squishing his face! What's that supposed to mean? The evidence! Evidence! Ugh, that guy is really creeping me out. All you've been waving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone! Suspicious phone number this, suspicious con group that, they're all on that phone! But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence? You want proof that this phone is yours? I already told you earlier! The phone I lost, I've already found it! You don't have even the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to, but you can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton! What? He really is squirmed. It feels good to see you squirm.
We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence.
Your Honor, this is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. This cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's gotta be. Maybe... the phone stored numbers, fingerprints on the phone! Save again. I hate it when the music stops and it turns out you're wrong, I know! Very embarrassing. Jesus. Squish in his face! Squash. Squash! Has to be something I've overlooked. There's got to be. Maybe... phone's stored numbers. Fingerprints on the phone. Well, the thing is that I think they swapped out the phones. Because when he knocked him unconscious, I think that's when he swapped them. So this would probably still have his fingerprints? Maybe? Phone stored numbers? Well, I mean, we can prove for certain right now the stored numbers because we have a list right here. Well, maybe I go for the numbers? Oh, God. Let's see. Can I see my health anywhere? I don't know how much health I've lost so far. I just saved, so let's do the numbers. This phone has the names and numbers of those in the con group in its memory. I can show them to you, Your Honor. Yeah, he's not phased because... I don't believe this. What are you talking about? What are we trying to determine is who that phone belongs to. Who cares about what phone numbers are stored on it? Besides, who knows? Maybe you went and added some of those numbers in yourself. Oh, okay. All right, fine. The witness is quite right. I'm afraid I have to reject the defense's proposal. That jerk is back to his arrogant, annoying self again. Cell phone. Yeah, something I've overlooked. It's the fingerprints. Okay, fine. This game is set in 2017 and they still have Nokia brick phones. I mean, they last, don't they? I got it. We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Do you know what those are? Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on his phone.
Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off.
See? What?
You said there was sand all over it, so...
Wiped it? I wiped it?
Pretty thoroughly, too.
What? Very pleased with himself. It's oh so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. He's made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see? Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone.
Why not?
It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. You've got to be joking. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Of course. Mr. Wellington. What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh, you are too much. And of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh my... Now I remember! Remember, Phoenix! Love that Bishi's train of thought when the judge asks fingerprints is, you know what they are? Because he doesn't know anything! Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. So he called it to find out where it was. Finally found it, yup. Donk. Bonk. So that's when... What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes?
Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's going to get off scot-free.
I know. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short. Where? Where did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who I am? The court hereby concludes the cross-examination. If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town. Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit. Bon appetit? What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that? No. Raise an objection. How was no one around in a dang courthouse to see that Nick was accosted? I know! I wonder if Phoenix is ever just like, God, I hate people when he's dealing with all these cases and how they all act so smug. I'm sure he does.
Please wait, Your Honor.
Oh my god.
All right, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it.
Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything. Oh my god.
Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more inane questions.
You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright?
Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney.
Please, Your Honor. Very well, but this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. I only get one shot at this. You cannot prove everything. Yep. If you cannot prove everything, it's over. For your client and for you. Do you fully understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh,
I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended.
were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence.
Oh,
Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance.
it all comes down to this. It's go time.
Please present the one piece of evidence that will explain.
Everything.
That's a tall order! No squimsh!
Oh no.
No squimsh. 3. This takes off 3 at a time. Okay, let's think about this. The one piece that explains everything. Maggie found this in the park. She's got in contact with the owner, but they never showed. Broken neck, body covered in bruises. Found under the victim's body. Pieces of nearsighted lenses were found nearby. Victim fell from the walking path above. Photo of the area around the victim's hand.
Maggie.
Birthday present from Maggie to the victim. Custom made.
The proof to everything is this cookie. Give me a not guilty verdict now.
It's my business card. I handwrote my cell phone number on the back. This is my evidence. Oh, maybe it is this, because couldn't he say how he got amnesia because he frickin' attacked him? He wouldn't be able to even recite the cell phone number. I wonder if it is a business card, actually. List of con artists and their phone numbers stored on the cell phone Maggie found. Oh yeah, and then when he presents this, he'll be like, I had to be given this card by the client because I couldn't remember who I was. Okay, it's gotta be this. Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine.
Judge's business card added to the court record. It's written in fancy script. The ink is strong and clear, but I still can't read it.
Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging business cards. Oh, that's not it? Your Honor, there is something very important about that card, and that is... Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Let's do another save. Something very important about the card, the name on the card, the back of the card. The back of the card? This card is important because of what is on the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone?
Huh? Right now? But court is still in session.
It's okay. You'll see.
Okay, if you say so.
Oh, there's Maya's phone. Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? We are going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. Of all the idiotic, stupid things to... Oh, there it is! Ah! What? Why is my phone... And what is with this stupid sounding ringtone? Beep. Okay, so I misunderstood what actually happened at the beginning. Mr. Wellington. How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. You're... Ah! No, 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 it can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say... When you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one! I tried to keep it going. Oh! He's done. Fainted. KO! Finished. So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artists group, he has become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments. Then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding. It's Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Yeah? That means he deleted all of Phoenix's contacts! No! Oh, you have the same ringtone as Phoenix? Yeah, the Steel Samurai theme. That's nice to just give a card of his own politeness. Smelly! Get him! Get him! Get squished! Got him! Squashed! He died. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne? Ah, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird, not guilty. There we go. All done. And that's the end of the second game. There are many more trials to get through. That is all. This court is adjourned. That was just the tutorial. And it was 2.5 hours. September 8th, 2:16 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. I love her. I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me. Huh? My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods. This is like that movie Pure Luck. I don't know if any of y'all have seen it. I think it's from the 80s or the 90s. Oh my god. Failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters. That is, pretty bad. Up until I went to college, I was known as the Goddess of Misfortune. And then, at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. Ah, that's right. You were talking about this earlier. It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Oh. I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true. What's bad luck about that? That she was bothering her? That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything is all my fault. Dustin's death, your head being all messed up. Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. But it was earlier. I'm going to find a new life for myself, starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir. Yeah, after all, the Goddess of Misfortune is only a name. You bet! I'm gonna make it, I promise! Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit. It's the best you can do. Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. You take care of yourselves too. What a horrible day. I've gotten my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried.
Come on, let's go back to the office.
I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you?
What? I thought you said you got your memory back.
Not all of it. At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Ah, there you go. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's also been a really good ally during others. The judge. Let's move on. He's a lovable, kind old— lovable! Who is easily swayed by other people's opinions. Well, you got that right! But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. Yeah, after lots of convincing. This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaking me for someone else. Doesn't even remember Pain. And this girl, Maya?
You finally remembered.
You almost made Maya cry! This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example...
Earth to Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me.
Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
Oh? Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together.
Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning.
Come on, Nick.
Oh, so that's how they're gonna explain that too, okay.
Come on, Nick, let's go to our usual burger joint.
Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. And that story began on one rainy afternoon, 2 months ago. Episode 1, The Last Turnabout, the end! Well, there you have it, folks. That's the first trial all finished. Brand new episode has been added. But we will figure that out next time. Next time. That's gonna be the end of the stream. And we will be playing more of this next Thursday. Next Turnabout Thursday. Alright, yeah, that's gonna be it today, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and assisting me and lending me your brain cell energies. Like I said, I'll be continuing this playthrough of the second Ace Attorney game next Thursday. Every Thursday is when I play the Ace Attorney games, so I'm going to be playing all 3 of the trilogy at least, and hopefully moving on to the Chronicles games after that. But yeah, Thursday is going to be Turnabout Thursday for quite a while as I get through all these games. But yeah, I finished the first game like 3.5 hours ago, and now we're in the second one, which is really exciting. Maggie is so cute. Yes, I love Maggie now. Burgers from Maya. Yes. Next time on BishiDio Z? I guess? You're the best. Big brain. Thank you, Jay. But yeah, that's gonna be it. But there's my social media there. I'm most active on Twitter and the YouTubes. We also have a Discord open to anybody. Don't have to be subscribed. We also try to do a movie or game night once a month. We just actually watched the live action for Ace Attorney on Saturday together, and it was super fun. So I definitely want to do something like that again next month. I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow around 8:30 p.m. Central Time with Ruuuvo. I hope you'll have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!